Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Mikulowski here with another quick look around the Forex market as we head toward the close in trading today. We'll start off by taking a look at the euro versus US dollar, and what we saw today is that the pair came down and tested the swing low from yesterday and earlier today. These lows through here, and also the 100-hour moving average found support against that levels, or those levels, and saw a rebound back up toward this swing area here near the 100.328. So we've defined a high swing area and a low swing area here against technical levels, and the price is currently trading at par 21. We are above the 200, and both the 200 and 100 are starting to converge down here. So we're being above those levels is somewhat bullish, but there's more work to do. If we're really bullish, we need to get above the 38.2% retracement of this move to the downside. Failure to do that would be will be indicative of a market that's just in a plain vanilla correction mode of what is more of a trend move to the downside. Getting above that 38.2% retracement would change that bias a little bit, give it a little bit more, give the buyers a little bit more control. It also take the price toward this low of this swing area, encompass the market for this 18 or so trading days back then. So that would be another key level to get to and through if the buyers are to take more control. So not everything is so rosy from a bullish perspective, but being above the 100 and 200 is certainly a step in the positive direction for the euro versus US dollar. The dollar versus yen moved up to and made a new high through here. It's not the highest level for the year. You have to go back to the daily chart here and look at the high that we saw in July, which is at 139.38. But it did take the price more above the other high from July at 138.86, 67, 87, I guess it is, and moved in between those two levels. Remember yesterday the high price moved up to 139. Today's high price moved up to 139.07. We are back below the 87 level, currently trading at 138.70. So we did sort of fail on the move to the new high and rotated back down. We are trading near unchanged on the day, it looks like, and market's waiting for the next shove, I guess, but staying near the high levels for the dollar versus yen. The sterling versus US dollar on the hourly chart, we moved below its recent lows here at 116.46. That took the price to the lowest level since March of 2020. But as you can see, the move to the downside, new low here, 116.20.5. Could not be sustained. The price moved back above the low from yesterday, and as you can see over the last 4 trading hours, we had 2 of the bars hold support against that old low, which is trying to show some bias, at least in the short term, to the upside. This is what it looks like on the 5-minute chart. Although we aren't moving higher, if I were to put a Fibonacci from our high to our low here today, I bet you we haven't retraced to 38.2, and we haven't of the move to the downside. So need to get above that at 116.73, and the falling 100 bar moving average on the 5-minute chart would be another target to get to and through to give the buyers more confidence. But traders who want to lean against this old low at 46 can do so with a stop below that level just as a trade. Just throwing it out there. For the dollar versus Swiss, this pair moved up to a new high on this cycle move to the upside. Recall from our daily chart here, lots of ups and downs and big swing type moves, and we're on one of these upside moves for the dollar versus Swiss. That took the price today above and stayed above the 100-day moving average at 0.96679. I think the market moved down to maybe 65 here before moving to the upside. So we basically launched off the 100-day moving average. We do have some resistance up near here at 97.83 to 98.01. Nice round number at 98 even. The 61.8% of this move to the downside would be a close support, as would still the 100-day moving average. If traders are bullish on the US dollar and the dollar versus Swiss, stay above the 100-day moving average is way to go in the dollar versus Swiss. The dollar versus Canada has seen a sharp move to the upside. This is what it looks like on the daily chart. We moved above these swing highs through here which were surpassed on these 2 days through here, or one day with the close above it, and then one day back down below it. So staying above the 1.3074 to 1.30835, it looks like. That area right there would be more bullish for the dollar versus Canada. This is what it looks like on the hourly chart. This area through here is that resistance level. I guess it's up to around 92. So 130.75 to 130.92. Stay above 130.75 is more bullish. Move below it, and we could see a rotation back to the downside. We do have sharp moves. When we reach new highs, we do have a tendency to move sharply to the downside. So watch for failures up here. Watch the 130.7570 level. The Aussie versus US dollar down, testing the low price that we saw in yesterday's trade on the daily chart. This is where it brings us into this swing area between 68.24 and 68.49. The low price on the hourly chart still from yesterday still remains in play, but we are back down testing that level. A move below that level would have traders looking again toward the daily chart, down toward the 68.24 level on the downside. Move below that level, and we're into the lower extreme here for the year for that currency pair. Finally, the New Zealand versus US dollar. What is significant here is on the hourly chart, we tested the 200, tested the 200, tested the 200. That's the hourly moving average. Each day, the market found sellers against that level, pushed lower, so the bears remain in control. We also are below the swing area between the 61.55 and 61.65 level. It would need a move above that area and above the 100-hour moving average, 200-hour moving average to give the buyers more control. Absent that, and are they winning? No, they are not winning. So there you have it, a look at all the major currency pairs as we head into the close. For your Asian session traders, you have an idea of what I'm looking at and why. My name is Greg Michalowski. Good fortune with your trading. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Also, your comments are certainly welcome.